to another video. So before I get started, I would like to say a massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I've now hit 800 subscribers, so thank you very much to all you new subscribers, and the draw is still on, so everyone who is currently subscribing is getting put into the draw to win the RS oil cooler. So yeah, thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed already, then please subscribe. I would appreciate that a lot. Okay, so just before we get on to the 5 reasons why I personally purchased a MK2 Ford Focus ST, there's going to be a couple of bits coming up for sale soon, because I have a big brake kit on the way and I have full BC coilover kit coming, because I found out one of my springs was snapped, so that gave me a good reason to buy the most expensive thing I can buy. So if you come and follow me, young one, I always call a young one by. Right, so we have Bilstein, how you say it, shocks. Just if she can zoom in. Can she zoom in? Can she do it? Oh my god, what are you doing?
You're gonna have to
what are you doing? Right, so we have the Bilstein shocks on here. Bloody hell, man, that was awful. Right, so we have the Bilstein shocks on here. They're just a shock and spring combination, no coilovers, but once they're off, they're going to be for sale. So yeah, if anybody wants to purchase them or like pre-book them, if you get me, just let me know on the comments or message me directly on Instagram or anything like that, and obviously once they're off, I will get them shipped to you for the price. I'm not sure how much they will be yet, but we'll get onto that close to the time. Also, the front brake. So if anyone's looking for a front brake setup, I know it's standard, but the discs are good, pads are good, and the calipers, so all that will be for sale also, because we're changing all that. Right, so we're going to start off now with the actual reason why we're doing this video. So the first thing on the list of why I personally buy these cars is the way they sound. That is probably the biggest reason why I get them. So if anybody doesn't know, they run a 5-pot 2.5 litre engine from a Volvo, and the way they sound is just unreal. Like, that is one of the main things that draw me towards one of these cars. There's a big variety in exhaust you can get, so you've got Cobra, Scorpion, and Miltech. You can get literally loads on the range, but yeah, that is number 1. Right, so we'll get on to number 2. Number 2 is the amount of modifications you can do to a Focus ST. As you can see from this example, I have gone above and beyond on modifications. So what I mean by potential for modifications is not just engine mods, the way they look. So you can have, as you can see, I've got a WRC style wing, so you can opt for the WRC look, which I previously had. If you go back to my first Focus video, you'll see the wrap is totally different to this. So you can have that look, you can have stance look, you can have show look. You can do that on pretty much most cars, but I think the person look best on these. So you come down to the back, just a lovely looking. Like, you can change all your badge colours, just so much potential for modification wise. Not just cosmetic, not just engine bay, even the interior. So I've got full cage, Sparko seats. It's just never ending what you can do with these cars. I'm always getting shit for it. But yeah, so potential of modifications is number 2. Right, so number 3. Number 3 is pretty much another reason why I buy these cars. Because they're an older car, they are really easy to work on. Now, I don't mean mechanically, like stripping the engine apart. Like, I've never done that, so that's not something I do. Like, BD did that for me. But yeah, so working on these cars, obviously you have your problems where as they get older they get a bit rusty and things hard to undo, which is common on most cars as they get older. But just simple, like taking the bumpers off, stripping down suspension, brake, everything is just simple. And even like doing bits around the engine bay, there's quite a bit of room in there to do stuff, so it's just really easy to work on. Like, I've never changed the interior, but I did it all on this myself, and yeah, it was so easy. So that is number 3. Alright, so now we're going to talk about number 4. So number 4 is pretty much me being, I don't know what the word is, like, I'm totally going against what I'm going to say here, but how they look from standard. Yeah, mine is not standard, but what I mean is just the general styling of the bodywork. So you have the diffuser. So I think my diffuser is standard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that one is. The general, like, you got all these fins on here. Just the general, like the skirts, everything, like all the arches flare out a little bit. Obviously, much different on the RS. Like that goes like even beyond looking 10 times better than these. I'd love an RS. Yeah, so carrying on with how they look, not just how they look, it's the equipment they come with. So from standard you get, there's a few variants. I think there's 3 variants, ST1, 2 and 3. This one is the ST3, but I basically stripped everything out. That was ST3, heated seats and that, but yeah, they come with that from standard. Heated mirrors, heated windscreen, so mine's got all that as well. Come around to the front. It's hard to talk about this one because my car is not standard, but it's just the way they look in general. So number 4 is how they look from standard. Like, I would happily buy a standard one. It wouldn't be standard for long because I am absolutely terrible and I have to change everything. But yeah, that's number 4. Right, now on to the last one, number 5. Number 5 is basically, obviously when you're looking for a car, nowadays cars are so expensive. So for your money, so say about 3.5k to 4k, you can pick up, I'd like to say a decent one, but normally they have quite higher mileage at that. But if you're going to go up to 5, maybe 6, you're going to get one with low mileage, and hopefully one that's been looked after. So you can pick them up. You can, if you want, you can pick them up for £3 grand, but it's not obviously promised that you're going to get one that is in mint condition, because it's an ST and they get absolutely thrashed, popped and banged, revved off the limiter. Mine doesn't, because I'm a pussy. Yeah, so talking about the price of the car, when I bought this, I didn't actually buy it, I swapped it for my Mercedes. And the Mercedes was 8,500, was it? I think it was. So basically that's what I paid for the car. Now people think I'm mad, but I didn't have the money at the time and I had a car and somebody offered me this for it, so I thought, you know what, let's do it. And we're here today, still spending money. But yeah, generally, this example here, like, I've gone above and beyond, and I'm not going to pop the bonnet, but even under there, I've changed. It's immaculate. Only bit that I haven't done is the underbody yet, which is coming this winter, so there'll be plenty of videos on that. I don't know how much this would fetch, so that'll be interesting. And what would you guys think that this car, fully rebuilt, 430 brake horsepower, just been freshly wrapped, it's pretty much mint condition, to be honest, apart from obviously the underneath, where it's not bad, it just needs a bit of attention. It'll be interesting to see what you think, how much this will be worth in the comments. And no way I'm not selling it, but let's just see how much people think it's worth. But anyway guys, that is number 5. Right, so guys, that is the 5 things, or 5 main reasons why I personally buy one of these cars. Now, people might have different opinions, people might think the bags are shit, people might think they're bad reliability, but to be honest, that comes with any car. You can go and buy a Corsa VXR, pistons, gearbox, Astra J, which I had, people say pistons and the gearbox goes in that. Pretty much every car, there's always their common problems. Now this has common problems. I'm yet to experience any of them, like crack liners and things, so hopefully touch wood. I actually have wood here today. I don't experience any of that. So that is the end of this video. As mentioned, obviously there's going to be a few videos coming up. I'm just waiting for the brakes and suspension kit to come, and then we'll get onto that, get that videoed on the channel. If you do want any of the front brakes set up now, that's on there, or the full Belstein shock kit, that's on it now, just message me and we'll sort something out. Potentially that could be another giveaway instead of the oil cooler, maybe. I don't know if I want to, that's a bit expensive, but yeah, so I'd like to say thank you again for everyone who's subscribing. Please keep subscribing, smash the like button for this, comment what you think of the 5 reasons why I personally buy one, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.